Okay, genau.
Right. Right, 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 right. Right, right.
What are you up to? We're waiting for you. You alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. So shall we go? So are we going or not?
Happy birthday, Sip.
You okay, Sip?
Hey, you know what, guys? Our buddy Sip is depressed.
Oh no, really? Hey, what's the matter?
His parents died on his birthday.
No shit. Did you guys know that?
No.
Bummer.
Anyway, Sip, it doesn't really matter. I mean to say, we're all in the same boat. I mean, we haven't got our parents either. And it isn't always cool. Anyway, we got each other, haven't we? What I mean is...
I think that what our old pal Vinny is trying to say is that you can count on us when the chips are down. And Joey, would you mind leaving a little of that cake for Sip?
Sorry, Sip. You want some? It's really good.
Party over?
Lenny? Why's everybody asking me all these stupid questions? You alright, Sip? Do you feel okay, Sip? Do you want some cake, Sip? Can't a guy have 2 minutes peace without these constant questions? You want to know if the party's over? Well, yeah. The party's over. And you know what? There's not gonna be any more parties.
What about your friends?
They can all take a flying leap. Anyway, I don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even exist. You're only a toy, an imaginary gadget. It's thanks to me that you can speak. Thanks to me that your world even exists.
Careful what you say, Cyprien.
Careful what you say, Cyprien. And what if I don't want to be careful? What's gonna happen then, huh? You think the big bad wolf's gonna come and gobble me up? Well, let him come. I'll be only too glad to explain a few of the hard facts of life to him. I'm fed up with all your imaginary garbage, your stupid games, and your cheap wisdom. I'm grown up now, and it's time to move on to other things. That's why I, Cyprien, king of my imagination, condemn your world to oblivion. I wonder, can an imaginary person die? Lenny? Lenny, where are you?
You're Cyprien, aren't you?
Huh? Who are you? Where am I? How come you can speak?
Calm down, calm down. Everything's okay. I'm Wilbur. I'm a friend of Lenny's.
Lenny? Do you know where he is?
Yes, I know where he is. But we're not going to look for him just yet.
Why not?
Because, as it so happens, Lenny is at Loren Darith. And for the moment, we have no means of going there.
So where is this Loren whatchamacallit?
Would you mind not asking so many questions? I'm not too pleased about getting into a situation like this, so please don't make things more complicated than they are.
Okay, everything's cool, no need to get excited. I'm just looking for some news of my buddy, that's all. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Yes, I know. Forgive me. It's just that the situation is a little difficult at the moment.
No harm done. So anyway, you were telling me that Lenny's at what's that name again?
Loren Darith, the Master's Tower. But if I start out with the Master, you'll never understand. Let's just say that the world you see around you wasn't always like that. There was land, mountains, valleys, villages, a little like your own world, until one day an enormous wave swept everything away and an immense tower appeared. Loren Darith was born, and with it, the Master took power over Undabed.
Over who?
Undabed. That's the name of our world.
And why didn't you resist?
With what? The great waves swept everything away. There was nothing left. By the time we realized what was happening, the Master's armies had taken control of Undabed. Besides, Loren Darith was impregnable. There was no way of getting in. Until Lenny found the key, but the Master's troops arrested him before he could get his hands on it.
Okay, so the baddies picked up Lenny because he was snooping around where he had no business. But that doesn't explain what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Lenny knew you would come. He told me about you and asked me to help you find the Cyprien.
What? You must be making a mistake, dude. Lenny got it wrong. I don't see how I'm supposed to succeed. Besides, it's not my world. I don't know a thing about this place, how people live and so on. I don't know a soul.
That's why we brought you here. It's relatively quiet, and I'll be able to teach you all you need to know.
And then what?
Then we'll go see the demis. But I'll explain all that later on. Right now, you have to learn to move about.
You're a nice guy, but I already know how to walk.
I don't doubt it, but you have an infinite number of different speeds between standing still and your maximum speed.
Hey, that's the best yet. You're telling me I can walk, run, and stand still? No shit.
You can also walk slowly or quickly. The same applies for running, but you must realize that gravity here is slightly different, so you'd better get the feel of it by moving around for a bit. I'll wait for you on that island over there. I have to ask you a little question. You did bring him with you, didn't you?
Who's that?
Your buddy. You know, your alter ego. Super Sip.
Slow down, sailor. What's all this nonsense? Hey, don't tell me you picked me because you thought I'm really some kind of a superhero.
Well, yes, a little. You mean to say you're not?
Well, of course I'm not. That's just a number I do with my buddies. We all play at being a superhero, if you see what I mean.
But Lenny assured me that...
Lenny? Did he tell you that? He must be out of his mind.
What a pity. I even prepared something for him. Are you sure you don't want to try?
What do you mean? I'd have to transform myself, and besides... Oh well, alright, I'll give it a try. But I can't promise anything. That's wild. You mean to say you really thought I could just change it to Super Sip? You guys are completely whack.
Cyprien, I'll see you at the top of the Alchemist Tower, okay?
Yeah, sure. Hey, wait a minute. Where does the alchemist live? Hey, by the way, when you make an appointment to see me somewhere, you might just tell me where that somewhere is. That way I don't have to wander through half the known universe.
Fine. I said I'd see you at the top of the Alchemist Tower. Surely that's clear enough for you.
If I knew who the alchemist was, yes. But I've only just arrived here and I don't know any alchemists.
So, do you see many towers about the place?
No, but that's no excuse. By the way, good news. Super Sip really does exist in your world. Don't ask me how come, I got no idea how. But I've got to accept the facts.
I knew it.
Yeah, well I didn't. So you can imagine the surprise. Okay, so what do we do now?
Good question. You go and talk to the alchemist.
What am I supposed to talk to him about?
Well, that's just it. The Demis have a village, and you're going to have to go there. Except that there are 2 guards at the entrance to the village, and they're not going to want to let you in.
Well, that doesn't matter. I'll just take my slingshot and line up the 2 of them.
Except that the guards are invulnerable. They are guards, after all.
Oh, so that's where your alchemist buddy comes in.
Precisely. You ask him for a means of getting into the tower, and...
Yeah, but wait a minute. Isn't there a simpler way?
What do you mean, simpler?
Well, I climb up on your swing and you drop me in the middle of the village.
How can I put this? No.
What do you mean, no?
Because if I start lugging you around, the Demis might see me and know where I am, which means the Master will also, and we can't have that. Most people aren't even aware of my existence, and that's the way it should be. The less Undabed knows, the less chance of the Master finding it out.
Which brings us back to the alchemist.
That's what I told you.
Okay, so let's go speak to this famous alchemist. Hey, you must be the alchemist.
How do you know that, young man?
Well, apart from the funny voice, the dress.
Might you be a 2 by any chance?
No, I'm Cyprien. I'm a human child, from the Earth, you know?
So that's what a 2 looks like. Forgive my amazement, but it's the first time I've seen anyone like you.
Well, going by how hard it is to get into your place, I'd say you don't go out a lot. Anyway, I gather you know a way to get into the village? Is that right?
Well, yes I do. But what business have you got there?
Rhubarb. No, I want to get into the village. But to do so, I need your technique. Otherwise, the 2 guards turn me away.
Well, I don't know if... the last time a 2 asked me for that, the Master took away the great Zephyr. So you will understand that since then we have become more suspicious.
Right. Well, listen. All I know is that I've got to get into your village. I don't even know why. And I don't give a damn about your 2 stories. Anyway, if you haven't got the Great Zippet anymore, what do you expect me to steal?
Well, you've got a point there. Perhaps I was too suspicious.
Okay, let's agree on that. Now, are you going to give me the means of getting in there?
Here you are.
A sachet. And apart from cooking herbs, what else is there in the sachet?
Invisibility powder.
Oh yeah, so I just go up to the guards and then, hey, presto, I become invisible.
Half invisible. That way you can become an authentic Demi, and the guards will let you through.
I doubt it somehow. But perhaps that's just because I'm new here. Thanks, and I'll see you later.
So, have you got the object?
Object my eye. It's more like a powder. Well, it's supposed to make me invisible.
In any case, now you've got an object in your inventory.
And do I have to use the powder right away?
Well, if I were you, I'd use it before I reach the guards. Otherwise, I don't think you stand much of a chance.
Good point.
Okay then. So, I'll see you in the village, okay?
One little question before you go. Why is everyone so paranoid when I arrive on the scene?
You're no doubt talking about the problems the Demis have with the twos.
Yeah, that's it. Who are these guys? The alchemist nearly went berserk at the mere idea that I might be one of them.
The twos. That's us. Everyone who is whole compared to the Demis.
Who are in two parts. Yes, I know. And it seems that the last one who came to see them stole something super precious.
The Great Zippet.
Yeah, that's right, that's it.
The two who went to see them was Lenny, and the Grand Zippet is the key to Loren Darith.
But I thought Lenny was caught before he could get his hands on the key.
That's what happened, but he almost managed to get it, and that didn't please the master at all, so he took it away from them.
So they're crying over something that isn't even theirs?
Objectively, yes, but that's not the way the master presented it to them. The master is much smarter than that. He told them that the Grand Zippet, the key, was the symbol of their reunification, a vestige of the time when the Demis were twos.
And is that true?
Of course not. That's the best part. He has so well erased all traces of the past that he can now get anyone to believe anything. But it must also be said that the Demis are not reputed for their intelligence. When the Stagnants arrested Lenny, the master appeared to the Demis and announced to them that they had been unable to guard the symbol of their reunification, that as a result they did not deserve to be unified, and he left with the Grand Zippet, leaving the Demis on the brink of a major depression.
He's a shrewd devil. Very shrewd. As a result, all the Demis hate us. That's obvious.
Obvious indeed. But we can still use his lies to our advantage. I'll explain how later. For the moment, use your inventory, and I'll see you in the village.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, son.
Can I get by?
Of course you can. What's to stop you?
Nothing. Thanks.
Right. Now that you know almost everything, it's time for me to explain the save principle to you.
Don't waste your breath. A save is for going back a little when you've screwed up somewhere.
Right. So, do you know how to use it, too?
No, but I get a feeling I will soon.
So, to save, I have to take a picture of you.
Do you manage the saves?
Yes. It's better if I do it because I'm hidden away and no one knows me. Once again, we have to make sure the master doesn't find your saves, right?
Right.
Okay, but I must have a camera if I'm to take a picture.
And you don't have one.
Not on me, but you can find them all over the place, so that's not really a problem. So when you find a camera, bring it to me and I'll take your picture. First we do that, and then we continue. Good. So that's it. Now you know everything. Now all you have to do is find the zippet.
You don't happen to have a vague idea about where I should start?
Well, I know that after the master captured Lenny, he separated the zippet into 4 pieces that he placed on 4 different islands. For the moment, I only know 2 of them. The first is a vegetal island situated just above the demi-island. So I figured you could go and see the mayor of the village and try to find out a little more.
And why not go directly to the vegetal island?
Because we can't. The only connection between this island and the Earth is a route that just so happens to touch the demi-island. And the only way to get to the route is to go through the town hall, which is built smack bang in the middle of the island.
Is that it? That large building?
That's it.
Okay, so where do we meet up?
How about on the route?
That's fine by me. Later. Oops. I ain't got the camera.
Oops. Like I care.
Okay, it was just a test. Oops. I ain't got the camera.
Oops. Like I care.
Okay, it was just a test. Oops. I ain't got the camera.
Oops. Like I care.
Okay, it was just a test. Mr. Mayor, sir, I'd like to have a word with you. I gather you've had some problems with the Master.
No, there wasn't any problem. Just a slight difference of opinion, which, besides, was settled by both parties in an adult and concentrated manner.
But the Master nevertheless took away the Zippet, and as a result, your hopes for reunification have taken a blow.
It was the right decision, and who are you anyway, young man?
You're poured in a storm. Your last hope. I'm the one who's going to bring back the Great Zippet.
Do you know where it is?
I just might.
How much?
Let's not talk about money now. Here's what I suggest. You cooperate without asking any questions. I'll bring you back the Zippet, and after that, we can discuss things.
Young man, I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you have the loyalty of a knight. By the powers conferred upon me, I declare our agreement formal. Now, what do you need to begin?
Well, I have some information indicating that at least one part of the Zippet can be found on the Vegetal Island.
Vince's Island?
Yeah. That must be the one.
But we have a connection for that island.
Really?
Yes. One of the routes from the island came as far as us one day.
And have you already gone to the island?
You must be joking. The invasion of our land by that route caused a serious diplomatic incident. We shut down our borders indefinitely. But I'm willing to make an exception for you.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
There. Now you can go through. Be quick. We mustn't be seen.
I'll see you in this very spot. And until then, don't breathe a word to anyone.
You can trust me.
Did everything go all right, Cyprien?
A piece of cake. I completely fooled the mayor. There's only one thing bothering me. The mayor said the vegetal island is called Vince's Island.
That's right.
Well, it's funny, but as it so happens, I've got a buddy called Vince.
It's a common enough name, you know.
Yeah, but the thing is that he's really daft about plants, so I figured maybe it was his island.
I would be surprised. You see, I happen to know the queen of the island, and quite frankly, she has very little in common with a boy like you. First of all, because she's a queen and not a king, but also because she happens to be a blackroot.
And, excuse me, but it doesn't seem to be a nice kind of root. Must have something to do with it being black, I suppose.
When the master separated the zippet, he obviously didn't leave the parts without guardians. So, he gave one part to the big black root.
Oh, so now it's big, is it? And how big might it be?
Let's just say it's big.
I see. Can you keep the save somewhere so Lenny can see what a hard time I had trying to free him?
Okay.
Right, here it is. I've got a camera.
Right. Now smile. And that's it. Everything you have done has now become a legend. It's unchangeable. History.
Got it. Oops. I ain't got the camera.
Oops. Like I care.
Okay, it was just a test. wake up. I've got a camera.
What? Oh, all right. Just a second. A little smile, and bingo.
Thanks. See ya. Vinny?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Well, as you can see, I'm floating, man.
Yeah, I can see you're floating, but what I don't understand is why you're floating.
Well, I'm just floating, see?
What the hell? You never were a great one for conversation, but you've just beaten your own record. Are you wasted or what?
Yeah.
Hey, well done, man. I was just praising your merits to Wilbur, and suddenly I find you completely out of your head, and a prisoner in a large bowl. Okay, Vinny, don't move. I'm gonna get you out of there.
Come on, stop turning around my web like that. You'll frighten the insects away, for all that's left of them.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't realize.
Oh, it doesn't matter, my boy. Anyway, it's not your fault. It's the accursed evil seed and its black roots. They killed all the remaining edible insects, and Master Vinny did nothing about it. Ah, now I'm telling you, my boy, it's enough to make you regret being a spider. I haven't eaten in days.
Why don't you leave?
I could have not so very long ago, but now I'm too weak to consider any kind of a journey. If only I could go as far as the swamp, no further. Hey, but you could go there and bring me back some flyketos. Oh yes, please, will you do that for me? I'll give you my web in exchange. It's a good web. Very solid. Once I've eaten, I'll be able to make another one. But first I've got to eat.
Okay, I'll go there. I'll go and get you those fly things.
Really? Oh, thanks.
Right, well, I'm off now. See you later.
See you later, my hero.
Help me! Help!
Wow, a talking beetle.
Well, my boy, you were sent by Providence. I'm definitely in need of help.
Yeah, well, so I see. But I don't really see how I'm supposed to get you out of that cage.
The problem isn't so much the cage as the praying mantises. Here they come! Help me! Oh, thank you, my boy. Oh, you've just saved me from certain death. Now it's my turn to help you. What can I do for you?
Well, for starters, you could explain why the Manises hate us so much.
Upon my word. I must admit that I don't really know. We used to live peacefully on this island. This was the realm of plants and insects, and Vince made sure we had a regular and life-enhancing environment. Then, one day, there was a great tidal wave, and Vince began to think about nothing except himself and his own well-being. He abandoned us for a bulb that gives him enchanting visions, and he doesn't have to do a thing. That's when the Black Root appeared and began to invade the whole island with its evil creatures. Of course, Vince has no idea what's happening here. He's too busy enjoying himself. And look at me! Stuck in this accursed cage.
Okay, Well then, we're just going to have a few words with this black root. Do you know where it hangs out?
It's everywhere. Every root, every evil creature, every blade of every weed belongs to it. Soon it will have covered the whole island, and we'll be powerless.
I didn't ask you to make a prophecy. I just asked where it lives. Its place of residence, see?
Follow the tree. In the center of its hollow core, you will find the root.
Follow the tree. Okay, then let's follow the tree. And don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. Wake up. I've got a camera.
What? Oh, all right. Just a second. A little smile, and bingo.
Thanks. See ya.
So have you got my flyketos?
Yes, but I found only one.
Give it to me. Delicious. Here, take my web.
Did you make a net out of it?
Yes. Why? Does it bother you?
No, it's just bizarre, that's all.
Well, I mean to say, it keeps me busy. Some people do knitting. I make nets.
Of course. How stupid of me. Wilbur, wake up. I've got a camera.
What? Oh, all right. Just a second. A little smile, and bingo.
Thanks. See ya. Wilbur, wake up. I've got a camera.
What? Oh, all right. Just a second. A little smile, and bingo.
Thanks. See ya. Wilbur, wake up. I've got a camera.
What? Oh, all right. Just a second. A little smile, and bingo.
Thanks. See ya. Hi there. Hey, that's a pretty little mite. And where's your master, huh? Where is he? Where is he? He's not here, is he? You're completely lost. That's really dumb, because I'm totally lost too. Hey, what are you doing?
Come here, little boy. Don't be afraid.
Well, how's it hanging?
Just fine. What are you doing in these parts?
I'm terribly sorry, ma'am. It's because I'm supposed to destroy the Black Root because of my buddy Vinny. He no longer knows what he's doing, and...
The Black Root does seem to be behind all the evil that's befallen us. Luckily, our brave little fungus eater managed to put a stop to the invasion and clean up our residence. Alas, I fear it's just a little breather, and I have no idea how long it's going to last. I find you very brave, taking on the Black Root all on your own.
Well, I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Unfortunately, I cannot help you. The Queen may not abandon her realm. I must see to the safety of my termites. But I know you are brave and cautious. I know you will succeed. Besides, we've got our mushroom-eating termite. Come to think of it, he's a lot like you. He too is small, but he's very brave.
Well, thanks anyway for the conversation. I don't get to meet a queen every day of the week, not even a termite queen.
I'm nevertheless going to make sure you're not bothered. You can leave my realm and take this road without fear. But once outside, you'll be alone, and you'll have to confront the roots of the evil seed.
Well, that's better than nothing. Goodbye. like a guy who needs a helping hand.
Oh, my boy, you have been sent by Providence itself. If you could intervene in the present situation, I should be more than thankful.
Well, not exactly what I came here to do, but...
Oh, don't be afraid, my young friend. There's no need for special quests, nor to take back specific objects. No. All you have to do is destroy this cursed black root that is keeping me prisoner. And, unless I'm mistaken, that's what you've come to do.
Well, yes, amongst other things.
That's just smashing! Very well then. Accomplish your mission so that I can unravel my destiny from the tangle of these devilish roots, and perhaps link it to yours. What do you say?
I think that... Listen, don't move. I'll be back, okay? Wake up. I've got a camera.
What? Oh, all right. Just a second. A little smile, and bingo.
Thanks. See ya. Wilbur, wake up. I've got a camera.
What? Oh, all right. Just a second. A little smile, and bingo.
Thanks. See ya.
young man. You have just extracted me from a very embarrassing situation. My name is Folk. Dr. Folk. Cyprien, I presume.
That's me, but...
I am positively delighted to make your acquaintance. But tell me, what is a young man of your caliber doing in these wild parts?
I'm looking for Lenny, my bear. You didn't come across him by any chance? A sort of a bear, a teddy bear like.
I see. Lenny, you say? I used to know a Lenny once, when I was a plenipotentiary at Lawpill. An extremely pleasant chap. Could it possibly be the same fellow?
That's possible. I know he used to live here before he came to live with me.
Then there's no doubt about it. It's the very same Lenny. Oh, heavens above. Does my old friend have some kind of problems? Oh, that's extremely unfortunate. Alas, I cannot help you, as I am on a mission of utmost importance. I absolutely must find the Great Weaver. It's a matter of life or death for my people. I think perhaps at some later time?
Well, yes, sure.
It's a bargain then. As soon as I finish my mission, I'll join you to give you a helping hand. Which direction are you going in?
Well, I've got to go and see Vinny, because the last time I saw him, he wasn't in great shape.
I see. Well then, you do that and then come and find me. I should be actively engaged in negotiating with a spider. Perhaps you've already seen her. A darling spider, what I remember.
Yeah, I've seen the spider, but I brought her some food, so she's not really starving anymore.
Heavens! It's a good thing you told me. I have put aside some flykeeters because I know she's very fond of them. But that argument won't have much weight now that she's replete. Oh well, too bad. I'll find something else. Well then, you must excuse me, my dear friend. Duty calls.
Vinny! Vinny! You okay, man?
What? Zip? What are you doing here?
I don't know, or yes I do, but I haven't got time to explain. Let's just say the local boss got Lenny, and now I've got to free him.
Where's Lenny?
In a big tower over that way.
Oh, whoa. But if Lenny ain't here, why are you here, man?
Okay, you asked for it. Well, it seems there's only one way to get into the tower. You need a key. But the key is in 4 parts, and I came to get one of them. Then I saw you in your bulb, and you were completely out of it. So I laid into the black root, but I didn't find any sign of a key. That's all. I hope you got everything, because I'm not going to repeat it.
Do you know if...
No, I don't know if you're here to help me or just to ask me questions.
Nah, not that. Hey, do you know of the piece of key? Well, does it look like this?
Yes! How did you find it?
I didn't find it. It was just there, that's all.
Wow, crazy man. Hey, why are you blinking on and off like a Christmas tree?
Kinda neat, huh?
Vinny! Vinny!
You alright, Zip?
Vinny's disappeared. There we were, shooting the breeze, when, poof, he disappeared, just like Lenny.
Vinny? Isn't that your botanist friend?
Yeah, that's right. He gave me a piece of the zippet, and bam, the master made him disappear before my very eyes, just like that.
Did he give you a piece of the zippet?
Yeah, that's what's confusing me. Normally I should have found it at the Black Root.
That's what I told you, but the master seems to have decided otherwise. Do you know how your friend came to be here?
Well, he seemed to be so lost that I didn't want to ask.
Perhaps you should have.
Why?
Because if the master found a way of getting Vinny to come here, I would be very surprised if he stops there. I think he'll use your friends as a shield. He knows you wouldn't hesitate to fight against his armies, But what about your own friends?
Why would I have to fight one of my own buddies?
I don't know, but it's a possibility.
Hold on. Stop. Time out. First of all, it's the Black Root, and now you tell me I'm going to have to fight against my own buddies?
I said it was a possibility, but it's not entirely negative.
Not entirely negative? How negative do you want to get?
Hold on, let me explain. If we suppose that the Master got Vinny to come here, then the Black Root was there to prevent him from leaving. But by killing the Root, you enabled Vinny to go home.
So Vinny's okay. There's nothing to worry about.
Not only is there nothing to worry about, but he can even give us a helping hand.
You gonna bring him back?
I don't have the power to do that, but if you really did free him, then I would be surprised if he left without leaving you a little souvenir.
What kind of souvenir?
The means of doing something you couldn't do before.
A new weapon?
How should I know? To find out, we'll have to go back to the Denny's and see what it is. But perhaps you wanted to go somewhere else.
Hey, by the way, I met a really nice guy, Dr. Folk. Do you know him?
Yes, I know him. But the folk are far too paranoid to be able to help us.
Perhaps, but he told me his people could help me, so...
I'm not going to prevent you from going to see the folk if that's what you want to do.
Otherwise, I could go and find Dr. Folk at the spider's place. What do you advise?
I don't know. It's up to you, but don't forget, you have to go and look for the second part of the Zibbet.
Which is where?
On an island a little further north. It belongs to a tub of guts who goes by the name of Big Joe.
Big Joe? Did you know I've got a buddy called Joey?
Perhaps it's not the same person?
Yeah, sure. Of course not.
So, what are you up to? Are you going to continue, or are you going to the Denny's?
I want to think.
Well, should you decide to go to the Denny's, I'm just going to explain to you how the map works. Press start, and you fall onto the inventory, trigger twice to the right, and bam, you fall onto the map. You select the island you want to go to, and presto, you find yourself on the island in question.
And you waited until now to tell me all that? We could have gained a lot of time with that. I want to go to Joey's island, and presto, I'm suddenly there.
Not exactly.
Why not?
Well, because with the map, you can only go to the islands you already know. That's why.
That sucks.
It sucks, but that's the way it is. Okay, I'm going to leave you to make your choice, and we'll meet up later.
Wilbur, wake up. I've got a camera.
What? Oh, all right. Just a second. A little smile, and bingo.
Thanks. See ya.
I understand your reasons very well, but you must realize that the Great Weaver is nothing less than vital for our survival. Her web is the basis for almost all our production.
You mustn't believe that I want the death of your people. It's just that I know you tried to reproduce the Great Weaver. Did you not realize that she is unique, one of nature's wonders, and that she has every intention of remaining unique? What will you do when she dies?
That's not the question. Brilliant researchers are studying the problem at this very moment.
Because now you want her to be immortal.
Say, I'm sorry, but what are you guys talking about?
About the Great Weaver.
Oh, sorry I asked.
What was I saying? Ah, yes. Under no circumstances do we want to disturb the course of things, but you must realize that her disappearance could, by its very nature, destabilize the natural balance of Undabed. And I don't believe the world needs that.
Right, well, I'll leave you to it then.
Cyprien, my friend, I understand your annoyance. You're perfectly justified, but you should also know that my people are particularly vulnerable to the dangers of this world, and, as a result, folk are extremely distrustful of everything that comes from the outside. But I'm sure that once they get to know you, they will appreciate you at your true value. But, now that I think of it, if you take the Great Weaver to them, my fellow countrymen could only receive you with a hero's welcome. But there's just one problem. Madam Spider, who is here with us, refuses to reveal to me the whereabouts of the Great Weaver.
It's a question of not interfering in the business of others. Under no circumstances may I become involved in the affairs of your people. And you, Dr. Folk. You are trying to take advantage of the situation. You know that Cyprien saved my life and that I am indebted to him.
Not at all, my dear. Besides, we are both indebted to this young man, and I think that the best way to repay him would be to put him in contact with my people, who, as you know, can be of great use to him. And I assure you that the fact that it also serves the interests of the folk is purely coincidental.
Don't waste your time with futile excuses, my dear doctor. I know my duty to Cyprien. The Great Weaver has taken refuge in her birthplace.
The crystal memory.
Exactly.
I don't want to sound like an idiot, but what's the crystal memory?
It's a world outside our world, and only the Great Weaver can go there.
Catching up with her sure ain't gonna be easy.
My people are lost unless... When you say that no one else can go there, do you mean no one from Undabed?
Yes, which means everyone.
Wrong! Cyprien isn't from here. He's not like us, so he can go to the crystal.
Hey, hold on a minute. You said no one could go there. What happens when you try?
We die. Our metabolism becomes inconsistent, and we die crushed and burnt. But because your metabolism is different, there's a good chance that you can get there.
If not, I find myself crushed and burnt. Thanks a lot. Are you guys completely crazy?
Cyprien, my good friend, do you really believe that I would ask you to do such a thing if I thought you were going to die?
Well, I hope not, after what I've done for you. But it's the fact of not knowing that bothers me. I've got to think this out.
Oh, that seems wise to me, but I'm convinced there's no danger for you.
That doesn't reassure me very much.
Listen, the best thing is to look for the entrance to the crystal memory, and then see what you think.
Okay, that's what I'll do. See you later. Hey, this is it. I've got the Weaver. Where's Dr. Folk?
He's gone off on other adventures, Cyprien. He said you didn't need him to go to the Folk.
But those boneheads are gonna shoot at me again.
Not if you've got the Weaver with you.
Except that they don't know I've got the Weaver. And who's gonna tell them? Because I'd be very surprised if they allow me to tell them.
Very true. I nevertheless suggest that you go to see the Folk and do your best to take the Weaver to them. I'm convinced that when you've done that, they'll grant your every wish.
Yeah, sure. But first I've got to speak with them. I suppose I don't really have a choice. Right, I'll see you later.
See you later, Cyprien. Everything will be okay. You'll see.
no longer shoot at that child. Because this child saved me from certain death. Because this child also saved you.
But who is he?
He is called Cyprien. I think you can stand up now. This is the boy who saved my life.
Hey. Hello there.
Is that any welcome for a hero?
In the name of the folk people, allow me to welcome you to Folkville. Well, my boy, you don't seem to be in great shape. Could it be that you're having difficulty getting over last night's little party?
Little party? Well, if you decide to have a big party someday, do me a favor, don't invite me. Tell me, I get the impression we haven't moved much since yesterday.
Moved?
The boat, I mean. I get the impression it doesn't move a lot.
Ah, that's because it doesn't work.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
It doesn't work. Nothing works. Don't ask why. I don't know.
How long have you been stuck in the same place like this?
For some time.
Well, it doesn't seem to bother you very much.
Oh, I'm afraid I don't know much about mechanics. But if you're interested, you can always go and see the captain. I'm sure he would be delighted to explain to you why our beautiful city doesn't move. The bridge is towards the front of the boat. It's indicated. You'll see. Well, I'm sorry to have to leave you, but I must prepare the festivities for this evening.
Don't tell me we're gonna start all over again.
But what do you expect, Cyprien? We don't receive heroes of your caliber very often. You've got quite a following. Do you realise that a fan club has been created in your honour? Be careful if you go to the bridge. It's highly probable that you will be mobbed by your fans. Well, on that note, I wish you a good day.
One last question about the festivities. How long are they gonna last?
Well, my word. They might well last until next week.
That's what I was afraid of. Thanks anyway.
Rest assured, it won't be too trying. See you later.
Yeah, but I've got better things to do.
Hi, Cyprien.
Huh?
Hey, old buddy. You don't look too hot.
You okay, Wilbur?
Well, yes. Well, you apparently have become acquainted with the folk people.
Yeah, but, their boat doesn't work. It's crazy, huh?
Well, Perhaps you should go and see the captain of the boat and offer to help?
Yeah, sure, but I'm just too pooped to pop.
Oh, come on, Cyprien. This is no time to fall asleep, old pal. We still have to find 3 bits of zippet, you know. So you're just gonna get up and go see that captain. You can sleep later. Come on, hop to it. Get up.
Yeah, okay, I'm going.
Can I trust you?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm off, and I'll see you later on then.
Wilbur, wake up!